Hello everyone, I welcome you all to this session on Wisdom of Pisces. I am Sai Nandan Reddy, the founder and director of INITIATIC School. Today, being the full moon of Pisces, I welcome you all. Let us understand what are the energies of Pisces, and we will also learn how to absorb these energies through beautiful meditations, and we will learn what are the energies which are available in the Pisces, and we'll also learn about the labors of Hercules. It's a beautiful story. There is a lot of meaning behind it in the labors of Hercules. We'll also learn about the symbolism of Pisces. So let's start. Yes. Now I will tell you there is another symbolism of Pisces, and that is a man sitting on a big fish and he's going on an ocean, and this fish is going in an ocean, and this man is holding two small fishes also. Now what does it mean by the symbolism? Now the man is the human soul and the big fish is the intuition. The big fish is the intuition, and the ocean in which the big fish is going is the Aquarian age, the new age, right? And the two small fishes, I will tell you what are those two small fishes after I tell you about what is the meaning of this big fish and the Aquarian age. Okay? Yes. Now what is happening is a man is sitting on a big fish. Now man is the human soul, that means we, and the big fish is the intuition, and the ocean in which the fish is going is Aquarian age or the new age which we are in right now. But don't think that all are in the Aquarian age. Now see, I'll give you an example. If a student of 3rd standard by mistakenly comes and sits in the 10th standard, does it mean that the 3rd standard student became a 10th standard student? No, isn't it? Her experience is not that mature. Similarly, as we say, we are in the new age, we are in the Aquarian age, but not everyone is in the Aquarian age because their consciousness is not expanded yet. They are still struggling. They have got stuck somewhere in their personalities, and they are not able to connect with their intuition. Only when someone connects with the intuition can they be said to be in the new age. So in the new age, the sign of the new age is intuition. If your intuition starts working, that means you have entered the new age, Aquarian age. So the meaning is the man is riding on the intuition in the Aquarian age. This is the meaning of this symbolism of Pisces. Now I'll tell you what are the two small fishes. The two small fishes are personality and ego. Did you get me? Personality and ego. Now, what is happening is as a man sitting on the big fish, he's very, very slippery. The big fish is slippery. He's unable to balance himself. He's slipping because he's holding personality in one hand and ego in the other. Now, these two are always disturbing the person. He's not in the intuition because he's getting disturbed by the personality and ego. Now, what is personality? Now, personality is the physical body, urges, the drives within the physical system, body, and the emotions of a person, the fear, anger, hatred, jealousy, all these things, and the mind of a person, which contains negative elements such as ego, fanaticism, separatism, etc. So, you see, the personality is filled with these three. Now, these things are always agitating, always agitating. Now, that is making the person getting disturbed and not be in his intuition. And what is ego? Now, ego is an identity, a false identity about ourselves that we try to frame in our mind, which becomes so strong and crystallized that the man cannot see beyond it. Can you understand this? The ego within us, it becomes so strong that we cannot see beyond it. It becomes so hard, so opaque. We can't see the world because we have framed our own concepts about the world. People say world view, or people also say self-image. That means the identity which we create for ourselves. And this particular ego is strong, it's not flexible, it doesn't accept its mistakes, it doesn't change. A person who is learning, a person who is always expanding his consciousness, is always checking his ego. Now the point is, if a person gets hurt, that means that there is an ego within him. So ego is like a glass door. It's a glass. It's so easy to break. That makes a person unstable. Someone says something, you get hurt. And out of that hurt, you react. But if you do not have ego, if someone tries to hurt you, you will respond in an appropriate way without getting agitated, without getting unstable. Right? This is the difference. Now, our whole life is filled with personality and ego. Let us read this. When you conquer your physical, emotional, and mental natures, you pull the personality fish out of the ocean and hold it in your hand. That means personality, let us assume it's a fish, it's a small fish. Now, if you hold it in your hand, what happens? It dies. What does it mean? It means that when you have conquered your physical, emotional, and mental natures, Then the small fish dies. That means it's out of the water. The meaning is that you control your personality, and your personality is no longer controls you. Remember that there are two fish in the symbol, one in each hand of the man. Right? One in each hand of the man. One is the personality fish. The other is a fish of the ego. The ego is separative consciousness. Okay? It always says I, me. Now, this particular concept which I'm trying to tell you has been excerpted from the book Wisdom of the Zodiac by my teacher, Torkum Seredarian. And I really thank TSG Foundation and Geeta ma'am and everyone, the team TSG. They're like fantastic people. They really encourage everyone. They encouraged me a lot. So I recommend these books. Please purchase them and please read them. They're fantastic. I learned a lot from them. I'm still learning. I'll give you a small homework. I want you to meditate and send me your observations. Please take a note of this. I will send you the document as well to you. It is only on the cross of great esoteric loneliness that the path is found. The path is your true self on which you can depend. The Piscean energy causes death and sacrifice. Death here refers to the death or destruction of limitations, obstacles, and hindrances. And the third one, each sign is a source of wisdom and knowledge, but all that he received from each sign was not more than what he was in each sign. If he were a cup, he received only a cup full of wisdom. If he were a bucket, he received a bucket full of wisdom. I want you, everyone, to meditate on these three seed thoughts and send me your observations. If you have any doubts, please let me know, or you can email me as well or WhatsApp me. Thank you very much for being part of this session. I'm Sai Nandan Reddy, the founder and director of INITIATIC School, and I thank you very much. Please take care.